Welcome to Visions in Focus, where ministries share exciting things happening in the kingdom. Today we have with us a very special guest, Maddie. Maddie's not only a special guest because of the exciting things that she's going to share with us today, but Maddie is actually a cast from Breakfast with Mr.Pete. Hello, Maddie, and welcome to Visions in Focus. So recently you went to India. So that sounds really, really exciting. So today I hope to share with the other boys and girls and everybody watching the show some of the exciting things that you did. But before we get to India, let's talk about some of the things that happened beforehand. So when was the first time that you found out that you were going to go to India?
Well, I think it was, my dad, he went beforehand when we went, and so he wanted to go back and take us all. And then one day I found out that we were all gonna go, and I thought that would be exciting because it would be our first plane ride and our first time going out of our comfort zone.
All right, so you were really excited when you thought you were going to go to India. So your dad had been before, so he'd come back with some stories and stuff too. What's some of the things that you had to do to prepare to go?
Well, my mom, she had to get everything. We had to get a bunch of clothes for 2 weeks, and then another set of clothes, and then another set of clothes until we had enough for 2 weeks. And we had to get 2 pairs of shoes, sandals and tennis shoes.
So did you learn any Indian words?
Oh yes, I think it was Namaste and Jamasi is what I learned after we went.
So what's Namaste?
Namaste is hello, and Jamasi is the Christian way to say hello in India.
So you get to the airport, you gotta be excited, right? You're getting onto the airplane, and then do you like the takeoff?
Oh yeah.
That's my favorite part. I love the takeoff, and you kind of go back in the seat, and okay, so you're on a plane, you get there, and you land. What's the first thing you see?
I see planes.
Planes, lots of planes. Okay, so you get out of the airport. What's the first thing you notice?
It's not really like Illinois, and it's bigger, and it's awesome. And
So you're expecting this great adventure, and you're getting a great adventure, right?
Oh yeah.
So that was exciting, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, cool. I gotta ask you too, because I'm a big foodie. I like to eat food. I hear you got a new number one food on your top 10 list of favorite food. What's your new number one food?
Butter chicken.
Butter chicken.
Every other food they gave me.
And you loved it all? Oh, that's great too. Now, today you're wearing some clothes from India, right?
Yes.
Does that have a certain name?
I think it's called a kurta or something.
Oh, okay, cool. It's very pretty. Did you get any other clothes over there?
Yes, we got a ton of more dresses and scarves and shoes.
Now, were clothes expensive or inexpensive over there?
Actually, in rupees, our money is billions of dollars.
So you get a lot of their money for our money.
Yes.
Right, okay. So $1 would get a lot of their dollars. Right, okay. So why did you go to India though?
We went to India to tell others about God by showing them Jesus and loving on them.
And I think that's the best way, isn't it? That's exciting. I'm so glad to hear you say that. So you got to share Jesus by showing them Jesus in your life. And I think that's one of the main reasons I think he wants us to show, even here, not just in India. How did you get to do that over there?
Well, we got to love on them. And at the crusade, we had some other help by a pastor, named Pastor Stefan. And
Pastor Stefan, is he from India or from
India.
He is from India, okay.
98% of Hindu and Muslim over there, and there's only 2% of Christians.
Right.
So the cops, the officials didn't want us on stage because they want it to stay the way it is, and they don't want don't want us on stage to be an influence to them.
Right. Let's go back to the police didn't want you up on the stage. So what did you guys do since they didn't want you up on stage?
We stayed off stage because
you respected what they wanted to do.
Yeah, and because they said that if we went on stage, they would arrest us.
Let me ask you a question. Did you have to be on stage to love people?
No.
No, and that's cool, isn't it? That's great. You could do it on stage or off stage, and maybe they didn't realize that, so that's cool. That's awesome. I heard that you had a choice before you left. So you went over there to love on people and to share Jesus, and you didn't go over there to buy dresses and to do all that, right? Yeah. So you went over to do that, and I hear you had a choice before you went over that you could go to India and share Jesus, or you could go to Disney World. Oh my goodness. So you had to choose between India and Disney World, and you chose, obviously, India. So, do you regret it? No.
I bet it was better than Disney.
You felt like you did the right thing in going over there, and you got to love on some people and show Jesus, and you feel proud of yourself for doing that. Yeah. I think when we do what God wants us to do and we know it, then it's like, oh, we did the right thing. We can feel proud. What do you miss now about India? When you think about India and you miss stuff, what's some of the things you miss?
I miss all my friends and Bangalore and Vijayawada and Mr.Pete.
So does your family plan on going back?
We're trying. I really want to go back.
So, what a big, big adventure. That is so great. Well, I'm so glad that you came here to share with us on Vision and Focus. And I'm so glad to have you part of Breakfast with Mr. Pete. That's exciting. So that, because you know what? Oh, here's something about India. India is one of our top 5 of nations that follow Breakfast with Mr. Pete. India is like one of our top 5.
Wow.
Yeah. More people in India follow Breakfast with Mr. Pete than the United States. I know. Isn't it cool? So maybe we should do a little bit more promotions in India, right? Yeah, definitely. Thank you for joining us for Vision in Focus. If you have something incredible happening in your ministry and would like to be featured in Vision in Focus, contact us at breakfastwithmrpete.com.